Imagine how many people, how many persons are advising, both parents, both elders, advising Muna to leave courage. Yet Muna still feel that her love will fight, that her love will make everything to come together. Muna still feel that with her love that courage will still. She feel that she have feel that it can be workable. But look at courage listening to just Dan. Every other voice that is echoing is good voice advising him well, but just this one Dan is the one making him to think upside down. Even when I thought that he says he's back, Dan came back and boom. Thank you so very much for always watching my video. I appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. Please don't forget to share, like, and follow. I love you. I agree with Chinwe this time. Muna isn't strong physically, but she is one of the strongest and determined woman that I know. Yeah, it might look odd that after all these things that she's passing through, she feels she don't even feel that it's necessary to leave HK at this point. And then listening to her on this episode actually made me to say she have a point. Like after all the fights, after everything, she still went without any change. She still left him without any change and all that. And look at AGK. It's like when AGK is alone, he actually have sense. Like, see, when he was alone, he was missing Muna. He wanted to do what it takes just to get Muna back. He wants to just go and make everything right because he believed that without Muna in his life, that so many things will go wrong. Then the friend enemy, the friend that we like say devil used to punish courage just came in. And that was how, most times the people that we surround ourselves with actually influence, in fact influence us positive or negatively, whether you like it or not. That's why people say environment is the best teacher. But in the case of courage, he have Andy, and he also have what is his name, Dan, as friend. But he decided to listen to Dan. He said to listen to Dan always. Just let's assume, as it mean that after he think to himself that that he went and do the right thing, you understand that the whole thing by now, at least Muna will be glad that AGK is actually gaining sense, sooner or later everything will be okay. But this time listening to John will make everything to be worse thing. Yes. And for Chinwe and Andy, for me, I love the chemistry that Andy is trying to bring to show. Like, he don't want to just take her for granted, but he wants her to be fruitful to herself. And I believe that when Chinwe is fruitful to herself, every other things follow, joy follow, forgiveness follow, and she's already easy. Like, she's no longer that how will I say it, the way she was before. Now she is actually free to some extent to people around her. She now smile, not every time fighting and all that. So Chinwe on her own side, if something happened between she and what is it called, Andy, it will be good because Andy understands the whole situation of the family, and I know definitely he's going to help. But what I'm asking is, what if Chinwe is being developed? Won't what is happening to HK happen to her too? And for what Chinwe said, they say, what if you do good will come back to you. But HK own, he don't know what HK has done to actually deserve Muna. Because guys, most time, but practically most nights in this world, most people that just don't want to do bad to other people, that is the people that actually experience the bad. And look at HK on his own, man. Listening to Dan, very soon Dan will introduce him to different girls, and Muna having strong mind like that HK is just a baby, that HK will change, blah 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 blah. At this point, I think I agree with Muna. But for HK, who don't want to change, who is still pouring sand inside the garage, I don't know. For me, it's just Muna loving the wrong person. How will I say it? It just means wrong because if you truly love somebody that you feel you can't live without the person, you can't do this, at least you should try and put an end to some unnecessary things that is making the person sad. Imagine Ejike saying that Muna is the cause of her miscarriage and all that. Yet Muna still forgives him everything that he said, the one she had and what she did not hear. She forgive like that. Oh God, is is real, but some women do it. Some women do it, though not easy. So in this episode, for me, you have some people who want to develop you. You have some husband who want you to be you. We have some husband who want you to be under them for life. We have some husband who will always feel that they're on top of the world, that anyhow they command, that is how they will be. If they ask you to sit down and chop kaka, you just sit down. If they want you to, So in friendship, before you marry, just get what you're doing, be equipped, know what you want, don't, and always allow people to just decide their own, because you can only suggest to people, but you allow to decide your own. Like Muna have every right, every reason, and even from the way she hear the air she breathes is all about leave courage. But because of the love that she has for courage, she decided to leave him. But look at courage listening to just Dan. Every other person that is talking to courage is good, but just that Dan that is bad influence, that is the one courage is listening to. What a life. I love you guys. Please don't forget to share, like, and follow.